Greetings from J. Pullareddy Degree and PG College. Third BCom, fifth semester Computerized Accounting for General and Computers. Last class, we discussed about accounting, manual and computerized accounting. The advantages, features, functions, history, all these in last class we discussed. This lecture, we will understand what is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, Enterprise Resource Planning advantages, Enterprise Resource Planning limitations. Under Enterprise Resource Planning, we are using a accounting package that is called Tally ERP9, its introduction, history, features, and advantage. Coming to the Enterprise Resource Planning, it is an integrated suite. Suite is nothing but a combination of features. The ERP is a single package or software which is integrated with the functions of organizations, finance, human resource, distribution, manufacturing, services, and supply chain. All these functions are integrated and make available in one software that is called Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP applications automate and support administrative and operational business processes across multiple industries. We know presently we are in COVID situation and we are discussing about vaccine, medicines. So all the pharmaceutical companies are having manufacturing locations at different places. All these manufacturing, administrative, finance, human resource, distribution, services, and supply, all multi-location industries or factories are integrated with one software which can be viewed at all locations by all the company heads wherever they are under one roof called as Enterprise Resource Planning. Under this, there are we can learn individual modules or 2-3 modules like that. This is ERP is one career opportunity for the BCom students. Look at the diagram of the software. ERP software is one package which integrates with the financial and reporting, purchasing and inventory management, warehouse and quality management, customer relationship management, human resource, mobility is nothing but distribution, supply chain, accounts. The bunch of all these kept in one bouquet, that is ERP software. Advantages. What are the advantages of ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning? The first one is cost is reduced. When accounting is a separate software, HR is separate software, or for each function separate softwares are purchased, then the cost will be more. But under one roof, under one software, all these functions are available, then the cost will be reduced. Resource inefficiencies. The total information of the organization of all functions are available at one place. That's why inefficiencies were reduced. Gain better control of processes. The ERP is available for the all higher level people. So they can look at control, they can control and they can guide the industry, whole industry from their laptop. So better control for all functionary heads as well as main general manager or CEO, CFO, COO, all the people can have access all the functions and it is useful for better guidance and control of the processes. Enhance productivity. When the applications are not integrated, then there is a problem of reporting one function to the other function and monitoring of all functions. When all functions are available, all function results are available at one place, then the reporting will be, there is no need of reporting. Chief Operating Officer can understand the financial position from the function of finance. HR manager can understand what is the accounts level or what is going on in accounts and everything. Each function head can understand and know about other functionaries. That's why productivity will be increased. Customer satisfaction. The cumbersome results of all other functionaries are reduced to maximum extent, bringing into one roof, then the companies may concentrate on customer satisfaction. Flexibility and control. So here we can understand the people at a higher level, CFO, COO, GM, General Manager or Production Manager, they can understand the other functions also. That's why the understanding of the software control will be easy. Multi-location operations. Many companies at present are using this ERP software because even though they are working, their operations are globally. Global companies, you can look at that HSBC Bank. HSBC Bank is in India and its head office is in some other location, but all the operations are integrated through the software called as ERP. Communication and collaboration. All the functionaries can communicate in the same software and they can collaborate in the same software for making better and correct decisions. Standard reports. This software is specific for each country itself and specific for the language also. So that's why according to the compliance to the Indian government, standard reports are automatically generated by the software wherever it is necessary, like GST, VAT and bank reports. All these are standard reports are automatically generated. No duplication of data. Data may not be saved at multi-locations and different locations. This may be working under cloud. So data will be stored at one place and that can be retrieved from the same place. That's why saving the data, Indian data at Indian storage and other countries' data at some other place. It is if the data is stored in different locations, and maybe possibility of duplication and storage cost will be increased. But data is stored at one place, cost of the data storage, duplication will be reduced. Then coming to the limitations of computerized accounting. Lesser flexibility. Each function has its own features, then understanding the other functions to the function heads a little bit difficult. And they can learn up to some level only, not thoroughly. Implementation hurdles. It's a big software and implementation into the regional languages or regional level, country level, organization level, and it will be little bit difficult. Software is very expensive. Learning the software is also very costly. Complexity of the software. One function depends upon the others. Simple to understand. Our purchase depends upon the finance function. Our sales depends upon the CRM, customer relationship management, and distribution. Depends upon the distribution. If any problem arises in one operation or function, that depends or impact on the other function. ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. It is a roof, a single one umbrella which is having many functions put in under one roof, that is enterprise resource planning. Many advantages are there, few limitations also there. Then coming to the most important software which we are going to learn, understand this computerized accounting, is a Tally ERP 9. Tally is accounting software which is enabled with the enterprise resource planning. It's a popular accounting software used in India and abroad, and it is a complete enterprise software, small and medium. It is a perfect business management solution. It will help to understand the sales, stock, distribution, accounting, finance, and as well as reporting like cash flow statement, funds flow statement. It will also calculate ratio analysis, which are helpful for the management for decision making. GST software, which is a combination of functions which help to control and control and inbuilt customizability. The meaning of customizability is Indian rule. This software can be customized for the Indian rules, Indian income tax rules, Indian accounting standard rules, and Indian GST rules, like that. And if the same software is downloaded and installed in some other country, that will be customized to that country or state. That's why when we are creating a company, it will ask us about which country you are going to install, which country you are going to maintain accounts. Based on that, we can see in future the price money features will be changed. Then history of ERP. ERP 9, Tally ERP 9 was came into picture in 2009 when the when it built only accounting software from the 1986 onwards with revised versions and versions. It enabled ERP version in 2009. The man behind this is Mr. Bharat Goenka. And the Tally latest versions we can understand with the release or version numbers. Presently, ERP 9 is with the release 5.03. It is very user-friendly software. We can download it and with a free of cost. Later we want to purchase the license, we can enable the license. This software we are using under education mode for learning purpose only, not for any commercial purpose. Look at the features of it's a very simple software. Even though those who are not having accounting background can operate. Easy to set up, and for setting up there is no need of accounting knowledge. Even for usage also, then we can understand that accounting knowledge may not required in some extent. Speed, processing of the data is very fast, and generating the reports is also very fast, and that may be help management for taking correct actions. And support center, whenever you are using the software, you found some difficulty, automatically you can approach the support center, which is enabled in main menu. Support center. Tally.net is also used for connecting online for the remote users to access the data without copying and transferring, like our share chart or drive locations. Remote access. Tally provides remote capabilities to access the data from anywhere, anytime. You can open your laptop in Journey and you can do your work by having your mobile data also. These are the features. The features are simplicity, speed, support center, Tally.net, and remote access. Then advantages of Tally are powerful remote capabilities that boost collaboration. Earlier, organizations of one industry, companies of one industry are at different locations. Each one is having their own accounting package and running individually. With this ERP, all are connected with each other, comes under usually for collaborating each company with their industry. Input data can be entered in the language of your choice. Whenever we are installing the Tally, it will ask about which language. So there are many languages throughout the world. This software is enabled language compliant. Language specific alias can be captured for all masters. Masters in the sense, okay, whenever we are creating the ledgers, then we can create with the other name also with the local language, or that will be enabled in our whenever we are installing the software. Data can be entered through normal and phonetic keyboards. Whatever the keyboards you are enabled, that will be accepted by software. And tax deducted at source. Whenever you are using your GST or Tally GST options, then input data, how much to be input to tax, how much to be deducted, and output tax, how much to be collected, everything you can enable through in this software. Excise for manufacturers. If the ERP9 is installed at manufacturing location, and excise options are also, excise tax procedures are also we can enable. Advanced payroll reports. One advantage in this ERP9 under HR, payroll means employees data can also be enabled and separately managed. Their attendance, salary, deductions, additions, everything will be managed under ERP9 under the function of payroll. Goods and service tax reports. There are some statutory reports according to the country. So all these, whenever we selected a country, that GST reports which are statutory for that country, like India, automatically generated once we are enabled that feature. Then look at the understanding the Tally ERP9. Go to Start, select the Tally, then we can get this window. Here this is a title bar which is giving Tally ERP9. This is a horizontal bar. Look at the support center here. Earlier we discussed. And keyboard, which keyboard we want to enable, which language we want to select, and helps whenever you need any. And coming to the button bar, here Control M is there, here Control N is there. Control M for closing this window, then we will go to Control N. When we press, we will go to calculation window. This is calculation area, and Control M for closing this window. Okay, all these are this area is called as a toolbar, button toolbar. Then F1, F1 to F12 features are enabled for each function key. F1 for help, F9 for purchases, F4 for contra, according to the window which is appeared here, and these buttons are enabled here. This is button bar. Calculation bar already, calculation area already we understood. Which mode the Tally which we are using. Look at this is educational mode. Gateway of Tally. Look at that current period. Means this year we starts with April. Here it can be displayed according to your selection of financial year. Here it will be displayed 1/4/2022, 31/3/2021, and which date, current date when you are opened this one. Coming to the company's information, name of the company and last date of entry, voucher entry date also will be displayed to and know about the updates or where we are. So whenever any company which is opened here, it will be in bold letters. And another one is a taskbar. Here simply we can understand from where we come, how the window will be opened. That is from the Tally main, and we selected company info. This is called as gateway of Tally. Whenever we click on the start and selected the Tally, then we will get a company gateway of Tally. When we click Alt plus F3, then we will get the company info. Then coming to the next slide. company creation. How to create the company? First click on the start button, select the Tally ERP9, automatically gateway of Tally will be opened, press Alt F3, then we will get a company info. Here the options are select company, look at the letters which are in different color for shortcuts. Alt plus S if I press, then company will be selected. Alt plus H if I press, then company which is opened will be closed. And Alt plus C, then company will be, new company is created. And to change the details of already created company, alter option is there. This is a password enabled. Change Tally Vault is a password enabled. To maintain the secrecy, we can give the password. But if we forgot the password and retrieving the company is little bit difficult, whenever we are enabling this Tally Vault, then we should have to take care about that one. Split the company data. There are 5 or 10 years data is there. We can make into 2 different areas or 2 different periods. Company data can be split. Backup and restore. Backup and restore. First we will understand backup. Backup means when you are leaving the organization, you want to take up total data into either pen drive or you can save into Google Drive. Whenever you come tomorrow morning and you can restore the same for the sake of hacking or crashing or whatever it may be. Quit for the leaving the company. Okay. Then coming to we click on the creation of company. New company is created. We will understand later at the end of this session, we will create one company also. Directory, where the company which we are created is stored. User, Tally folder is there, ERP9, under that data is there. Whatever the name of the company which you are giving is stored under this directory. The name of the company, you cannot find the company with the name. There will be some coding will be there. According to that code only, the companies are stored for security purpose. Then coming to the mailing address, where the company is located, then look at that. Country, which country you are going to install, select that one. All the statutory reports are enabled according to the country. Then contact details. Then when based on the country, here the basic currency information is changed. When I selected India, Indian currency information is enabled here. Then next coming to the features. In this we will understand accounting features and accounting configuration. So if there are 2 buttons are there, F11 and F12, to enable company specific features. Company specific features. Accounting features. General features are there. Outstanding management features are there. Cost profit center management features are there. Invoicing features are there. Budgets and scenario management. Banking features are there. Look at here, banking features. Enable check printing. If you press yes, automatically whatever the information you want to print on the check, simply you have to insert the check in printer. Everything will be under print form with your digital signature. And other features. These are the accounting features. I can enable according to my company's requirement. Then inventory features. Inventory is nothing but stock. General inventory features. Look at one function which is very important in coming days. That is integrate accounts with inventory. Integrate accounts with the inventory. Last year, second semester, we come across with the non-governmental or non-trading organizations. We were not prepared any trading profit and loss account because there is no stock maintenance or manufacturing or raw materials finished goods in that. So that is quietly different. If I said no here, then there is no stock information. If I said yes, then accounts and stock will be both options I can get here. If I said yes, both options I can get. If I said no, only accounting features are enabled. Storage and classification, godowns, their locations, stock categories is needed or not. All these are the inventory features. Ordering, invoicing, purchase management, sales management, these are the some of the features which we can enable, disable under inventory features. Statutory and taxation features. When we are using GST in India, we will say yes here. But some of the companies still they are using VAT. They will enable VAT. When we are paying the salaries, we want to deduct the tax, then we will enable the option TDS. When we are giving the check to some other party, we are collecting the tax, then TCS option is enabled. These are the main features, and features we will get according to the company. According to the company. Look at here, I created a company, G Polarity Sweets. All these features are enabled for only that company only. You can change the features according to your company. Okay? Then coming to the configuration. This configuration is for all the companies. All the companies. For the software which we are going to do this configuration. Then look at the general configuration, how the name style will be appeared, format of dates, DDMMYY or MMDDYY, number formats, table configuration, imports and export configuration. Then coming to the number symbols, positive numbers, how it will be displayed, negative numbers. Sometimes negative numbers are displayed under bracket. So we have to enable this feature, how the negative number should be, debit and credit amount, how whether you need debit and credit or not, and debit and credit is not required, that is also you can enable. Payroll configuration, a separate function which is enabled in this Tally is employees management, that is payroll, and all the features which are we can enable all these features. Banking configuration, then every time we will approach the bank for the check clearances, whatever it may be, but we enable BRS automatically linked with the banking software. Presently bank is an individual one, and our bank account we are maintaining with the bank, but present accounting softwares, now we are given a feature, automatically they will integrate with the bank. Our account will be automatically linked with the bank. Zero accounting software which is giving this feature. And printing configuration, email configuration, data configuration, all these configurations you can change which is applicable to all the companies. Then separately we will look at accounts and inventory information. Master, that is accounts information, additional features, inventory information, additional features. Provide alias along with the name. If I am working in Dubai, English accounts are named with the English names, and in that I need in Arabic also. Then it will print my name in English as well as under alias name. If I asked enable this feature, my name is also printed in Urdu below that. Provide language alias names, yes or no here. So these are accounts and inventory features which we can enable. And voucher entry configuration. Voucher entry is the basic window for starting the accounting process. Skip the date field during creation of entry, and here one option is there, use CR, DR instead of 2 by. Usually we learn journal entries like this, X account data to cash account. We will write DR. When you enable yes here, then it will the journal entry, or it will be passed like this: X account DR to cash account, like that. If DRCR is not required, and it will be starts with buy for debit and starts with to for credit. Then these are the account features, and these are the inventory features. Provide a reference number in stock journal. Show compound unit of the items based on rate. According to the rate, you can retrieve the information. According to the stock voucher dates, go down wise and batch wise. All these, if you are enabled, these features are available in account inventory. So according to that, we can generate the reports, statutory reports. Here it was given as a VAT, and for GST is also it is enabled. Then look at the invoice or voucher entry configuration. Enable supplementary details. Address. Whenever I am entering the sundry debtor, the sundry debtor information, like if I mention only name with Srinivas, K. Srinivas, my debtors K. Srinivas are 5 or 10 people are there. Instead of that, if I enable yes here, every details, address, everything will be recorded, or options are available. Allow separate buyer and consignee names. All these, according to the requirement of the company, these features can be enabled in invoice and order entry. Then next lecture, we can understand the main software of how to create accounts, groups, how to create ledger accounts, and how to display these ledger accounts, and how to alter the ledger accounts and groups with a simple practical program. Tally here. So this is the gateway of Tally. Press Ctrl Alt F3. Alt F3. I had an option select company is there. Why is select company? Already one company is created. That's why this option is there. So now I want to create company. Then I will click on the create company. In this name, directory name, here name of the company, name, primary address, mailing name will be the same, address. I selected India, installing in some other country or other countries is also displayed here. United Kingdom, UAE, United Arab Emirates, like that. You want any country, just simply press the first letter. Automatically it will be displayed. First letter, India. What are the countries with the I are displayed here? India. And in India, what are the states? Press the first letter, select and press enter. Pin code, Medipatnam pin code will be 28. Phone number, mobile number, fax number, email ID, website, any is there, that is. Here two different dates are there. Financial year begins from, books beginning from. Even though financial year starts from 1/4/2020, books beginning from may be changed or the same. So my financial year is April to March, but I started the company from July onwards. I can select 1/7/2020. Here already earlier I told about the Tally old password. Whenever you gave the password, if you are remembering if you know the password, then only you can open the company. Don't give any. Then user control. So when I press S1, it will ask about who is the administrator, who is clerk or somebody to enter the OJs. When I given this control, then editing mode will be disabled for other people. So that's why leave it. Look at base currency symbol is rupee symbol, and it is called as INR in India. In US, it will be called as dollar, like that. Suffix symbol to amount. Earlier, we won't write. We will write RS in before our amount, but in other countries they will mention the symbol. So you want to this, it can be enabled. Add space between amount and symbol, you want that one, that feature. And show amount in millions. Indian people are writing in crores, but some other countries are writing million, billion, trillion, like that. Then coming to the number of decimal places. After decimal, how many numbers are required, you can put this, and later if it is not required, then you can make it 0 also. Word, what is that? Number of decimal places of amount in words. Here we will use after 2 decimals, we are putting the comma, and in some other countries they are using 3. This is the company. Select enter and press yes. Look at the company is created here. Look at this Popularity Degree College is in bold, and there was no voucher is entered. Look at here, F1 for shirt company. The features are there. F11 and F12 are enabled for this company. Press F11. See that accounting features are there, inventory features are there, statutory features are there. Press escape for go to back. And press F11, F12. You will find all this. Okay. Bye. And next coming lectures we can understand how to create the groups, how to create ledger accounts, how to create ledger accounts, how to display them, delete them, alter them.